Welcome back with another After Effects tutorial. Today we are going to create liquid animation in After Effects. Let's get started. First, grab the rectangle tool and make the shape the size of the letter U. Now apply the wave wrap effect and adjust the wave height 8, width 40 and speed is 1.5. Great. Let's bring the wave layer below the letter layer. Change the color of the shape. Grab the pen tool and create a separate shape layer on the letter U. And bring it down the side of the layer. Don't forget to rename the layer wave, then you can identify it later. And apply the alpha matte. Check the preview. We will see the ripple of water in the real life. Let's animate the position of the wave and layer in the wave height parameter. The whole animation will take place in 4 seconds. Apply the keyframe on the position. On the 4th second and come to the beginning of the timeline and change the position of the layer a little lower than the letter U. Make the easing of the keyframe and change the graph like this. And make it fast at the beginning and slower at the end. Check the preview. And also apply the wave height keyframe at the 4th second and change it to 0. Wave height keyframe brings 1 second forward and the last keyframe is 15 frames from the 4th second. And on the other side, the graph will start pouring the water fast and finish in the jump and ease the keyframes. And also make your graph like this. Let's play the animation. Everything is fine here. Let's create water flow with the 3D stroke. Create the new solid and create a mask on the layer with the help of the pen tool. And apply the 3D stroke to it. Adjust the thickness of the stroke up to 15 and move the mask a little bit. Now animate the start. Let's reveal in a couple of frames and apply the keyframes and change the value. The first keyframe with easing. Now adjust the stroke layer a few frames forward. When it hits the water, hit the bottom of the shape. Let's synchronize the water pouring water with the shape. Now change the color of the stroke. Let's make the flow thinner and gradual. First, create an adjustment layer and apply the roughen edges effects to it and make the 3D stroke random in shape and change the value of the roughen edges effect. Border value 6 and scale is up to 255. Move the liquid text above the adjustment layer, which the liquid layer does not affect. Let's return to the thickness of the stroke and animate the thickness over the path and create the keyframe. Now go to the 4th second mark and change the graph and make the flow thinner gradually. I am fast forwarding this step so you don't have to wait. And create the keyframes by changing the shape of the graph. Now change the graph and make it appear the drops in it. Adjust it according to your need and make it more realistic. Make the all vertices to the left and make the flow thinner. Make the graph down to 0. Move the last frame forward so the disappearance will not so sharp. Remain animation is ready. Let's work on the detail and create a drop on the reference detail. Now create the ellipse below the adjustment layer. Let's animate the position of how it flies out of the water and get down. Increase the size of the shape layer. And also create squash and stretch. Hold Shift and press S to change the scale value to make squash and stretch effects. By applying the keyframes to it, drag the layer and make it short to appear near the keyframes. After that creates a ripple effect in the water and creates when the water drop falls in the water and set the point where it starts. Now change the value of ripple radius to, wave speed, to wave width 20. And also create the keyframe on the wave height. Now go a few frames forward and change the value to 0. Adjust the timing of the keyframes. Check the preview. And also copy the last keyframe at the beginning keyframe of the height. Select all the keyframes and press F9 to ease them and make your graph like this. Check the preview. And also easing to the middle keyframes. Now check the preview. Bring down the drop shape layer below the adjustment layer. Now apply the posterize time to the adjustment layer and change the 12 to make frame by frame animation look to it. And also change the ripple phase angle. Now duplicate the layer wave and shape the layer to make the three-dimensional look in it. Change the color and make it better. Check the preview. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please like it, shares it, and subscribe to my channel.